Howdy, Possum Patty, surrounded by the Soggy Bottom Bunch and other critters. Well, I think I can get started now. I came in and I put 3 things away. Yes, I did. Might not look like it, but I did a little bit of straightening up. Tiny bit, maybe that much. Anyway, then I went out to make my tea for No Stress November. And tonight we have orange ginger. Yes, orange ginger tea. Of course, I didn't bring in the tea bag envelope, but I found the one from yesterday. Caramel apple pie. And that was a red rose. Caramel apple pie. So maybe tomorrow I'll find today's tea bag. Mr. Possum always says I'm a day late and a dollar short. I wonder why. Anyway, you might remember yesterday I left my markers on the table and I left my whimsical houses and my tea journal, and I was going to work on that. I said maybe, whatever I felt like. And I came in and I put all the markers back in the bag, and I put the journal over there, and I put the house over there, and I picked up this journal because I had some ideas. Yes, I had some ideas, but I have one more idea, so I had to go get one more cereal box. Yes, this is the big one. Oh, you know these mega boxes? Well, this is family size. See, this is family size. Sometimes you can find these mega size. And the strange thing is, this box costs the same as a smaller box. Yeah, so you really get a deal. Yes, you really get a deal here. Yes, you'll have to eat your oatmeal and your Cheerios because it can help lower cholesterol. Anyway, so I got my box because I want to show you what I've done so far. And I have one more signature that I'm working on. Remember, I said I might take this apart and put the other boxes in here. Just wait till you see how it came out. Come on along. You might remember the video where I took the Wicked cereal box, the green cereal, and I turned it into a journal, and all I did was make signatures. I'm reaching down out of grocery bags, and I put them in. I had 3 grocery bag signatures. And then I got the pink Wicked box, and then I got the Wednesday box, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to make 3 journals. And then it hit me. I'm like, 3 journals is really too much. Let's incorporate all these cereal boxes together, yes, and make one journal out of them. And I mentioned I might pull the signatures apart and add those in there. Somebody suggested that I just glue this onto a page. I could have done that, yes, but I did it a little bit differently. And I didn't film it. So let's just pretend here. I'm going to show you what I did in a minute. Oh, so let's start with this. First thing I did was untie these and pull the signatures out. And then before we even get to the signatures that I put in, I decided to reinforce the front and the back of the cover. And I took a different Cheerios box and I cut out a panel. Now these mega boxes, they're a little bit stronger than the family size. They've got this really nice white cardboard and a little more sturdiness to them. Yes, a little more sturdiness to them. So I cut a panel as big as the back page. And you might remember that I covered the page with this black and white spider cloth. And then I found this one and I was like, oh, I wish I had used this in the journal. Well, here was my opportunity. I covered the panel with the cloth, and I was thinking of just cutting out the middle so that this design was just a frame around the edge. But instead of just cutting the middle out, I left some of the middle there, and I just did these like jelly bean shapes like this. And I cut these out. So I cut out these little jelly bean shapes, yes, before I glued it down. So you can still see a lot of the colorful fabric and a little bit of the original fabric peeking through there. So it's really strengthened the cover. I also put the panel, the side panel from this box on top of the spine. So now the spine is double strength and we have an extra strength around the edge and a little bit through the middle. Make this a little bit more sturdy. As you can see, the front cover is the same thing, maybe just slightly different jelly bean shapes. Free form, yes, just free form shapes like this. This one looks like a jelly bean. So you can see both the spiderweb fabric and this colorful fabric on there. And you can see I covered the spine with a strip of the fabric that I had left. And when I was down in the magical basement, I came up with some spiders. And I wanted to put these spiders on here. I might do this when I'm finished because I don't know, do I have to hot glue these? Might have to get out the hot glue gun. I wanted to put them on the webs. I have one gold and two purple. And these are just the little plastic rings you get like at the Dollar Tree for the kids for Halloween. I've had these for a while in the stash. I know everybody has spiders in their stash. I know. But do you have jeweled spiders, right? Oh, I could put jewels on these spiders, but we'll see how far that goes. I also found a black cat that was painted. Oh, it looks like I had this on something. Ooh, this is all hot glue on the back. Oh my. Well, maybe I can get the hot glue gun and get that off. I was thinking I could glue it down on the page, but it's got all this lumpy, bumpy stuff on it. Oh, I didn't notice that till I brought it up. We'll see. I might be able to play with that. All right. So that's what I did. Took the signatures out, made a front panel and a back panel, and just did some cutouts here. Is that coming up? There's always something coming up. I use a ton of glue. And it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter how much glue I use. Nothing sticks down. Just put some of that in there. So that's what I did to the original cereal box. And now it's stronger and fancier on the inside. And yeah, more fabric coming up. We don't stress over it. No, we just grab glue and stick it down again. Because, say it with me, no stress, November. Okay, second cereal box, the Pink Wicked box. Now, for the Pink Wicked box, I took the end panel off, okay? And so I had the front and the back. So let's pretend this is the front and the back of the cereal box. I have two panels and I placed them very close together, and I took a piece of Tyvek, which is mailing envelope, very strong. You can use fabric, whatever you want to use, tape. Some people use tape. And I put them together using the mailing envelope, and I glued that down. Now, I didn't overlap them or anything because this is where I wanted it to fold. And then right on that fold, I would have this Tyvek like this, because that's where I was going to sew it into this signature. So instead of going through the panels, I would go right through that Tyvek, which is really strong, and the Tyvek would be glued to the front and back panels. And that's all I did. Okay. Some Possum peeps were a little worried that if I put the other two cereal boxes in here, that it would be like too bulky, but I solved that problem by cutting off the panels and just making it the first page of the first signature. Now, just wait till you see what I did to the inside. Ta-da! I lined Glenda's with this beautiful unicorn gold sparkly pink rose fabric. Yes, you can see my strip of Tyvek right there, but that's okay. It's a junk journal. Don't worry about it. No. And this is the panel from the box right there. I hope that sticks down. I did put a lot of glue on it. And look how beautiful. All these colors just go together. This is a complete trashy, I know. But I make my trashies as beautiful as I can. Yes, or as fun as I can. Yes, fun. Well, this might not be beautiful to some people. But to me, this is beautiful trash. Yes, it is. It's all pink and purple. And then I have my grocery bags, beautiful grocery bags. And there's the back. I can do something else on the back. I haven't done that yet. So, and there's the back of the Wicked box, Glenda. Yes, so this is the first signature. And I changed my plans a little bit. Yes, I was going to do a green glue book, and then I was going to do a pink glue book, and then I was going to do a black and white glue book. But I've decided that the first signature was going to be the colorful signature. Yes, magical, colorful rainbow signature with all the colors. Yes, with all the colors. Just glue booking. Yes, just putting random colorful images in here. And then the Wednesday signature, I did the same exact thing to this cereal box, which is a little smaller than that one because this is not family size. So didn't matter. And I looked around for some black and white fabric that I had, and I found Jack the Pumpkin King, so I put him there. He makes me laugh, yeah. We watch that every year. I don't lose my needle. Okay. So that is on the inside of this cereal box. And then I just sewed it in with the second signature, which is just more grocery bags. And I used the panel from this box to make a belly band here. And I think I want to keep to my original plan and maybe put in blacks and whites and grays in this one. We'll see how that works out. I did find this downstairs. And I said, oh, this would be a fun pocket. When I was looking for my spiders, this was actually in the same bag the spiders were. All black and white, yeah. So that might go in there. I brought it up. I brought it up. Okay, but Possum Patty, you got one more signature. I was wondering, yes, do I need to wait for another cereal box? Or let's just make something up. We're going to have very colorful rainbow unicorn signature there with all the colors. We're going to have a black and white one here. What can I do for this one? And so far, all I've used was grocery bag cereal boxes and Dollar Tree fabric. And I probably bought all this back when it was $1 a square. $1 a square, yes. It's shedding. I like the frayed look on the edge, yes. Okay. Then my next thought was to go grab the other box. I actually had to take the cereal out of this one. It's in the bag in the cabinet, but that's okay. The box is so big anyway. And cut this down so that I have a front and back piece, just like these two signatures over there. But do I want a signature that says Cheerios? Or should I just cover it? I can cover it with fabric. So I got out all my fabric. Get all my fabric out. And I was like, ooh, I had more fall fabric than I could ever imagine. Here's Jack. Oh, and I found Thanksgiving fabric. Look at this. Thankful with gnomes. Oh, maybe I need to put this in the gnome journal with some squirrels and pumpkins and things. A heart full of thanks. Thankful. All right, we're going to leave this out. another thing on the table. Another thing. Anyway, I have all this fabric. I have Halloween fabric. I know, I think I did a fabric flip one day of all my Dollar Tree fabrics. The bird is singing, but it is the mourning dove o'clock, and that is not a mourning dove singing. I didn't fix it yet, no. And fall fabrics and pumpkins and plaids and more gnomes sitting on mushrooms. Maybe I'll put a piece of that in the gnome journal, and candy corn and more pumpkins and more pumpkins. And is this Thanksgiving too? What is this one? Hello Fall. Well, this is nice. Hello Fall. It's got pumpkins, but it's fall. It's not Halloween. This could possibly go in for Thanksgiving too, couldn't it? Oh, I could put the other one in the Gnome Journal, and I could put this in maybe in the Howard Journal. I forgot I had those. Shopping the stash. Shopping the stash. It's a good thing. Okay. Floor storage. Now, one side of this is going to be white. So I'm thinking on the white side, I can use this fabric because this would look good on white. Those animals would really pop. Look at this. Is that upside down? Okay. So we got fox and deer and raccoons, and of course, no possums, squirrel and hedgehog, and feathers and mandalas and leaves and things. But I thought this is really cute. Or on the side that is dark, I can put this, because it's dark fabric, it'll cover up the yellow Cheerios box. I love this one too. Again, we got the little, oh, this looks like the little hedgehog that Marcy, the cranky crafter, was painting, doesn't it? Oh, I was wondering if I could turn these into possums. I might try that still, yes. Although I just had the big chunk taken out of it. But I also have this one. Well, this one. And this one will work out too. Now this one works out pretty good. I love this one too. So let's see. Cut it down to size. Oh, this one might still work even with that big hunk taken out. Yeah. So now I don't know which one to use. Well, I could always use one, this for a page or something, right? Yes, so this last signature, I'm going to use these woodland critters, I think. Maybe woodland critters on the inside and the outside. And maybe this last one will be, oh, we can make it critters and nature and flowers and birds and bees and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be the whole glue book. Now, of course, I had planned to do this and have it ready for no stress November for glue booking, sitting back and relaxing and doing some glue booking, yes. And well, it was ready until I took it apart. It was ready until I took it apart, yes. I should have opened this up. Easier to deal with when you open it up, but it's way too big. Way too big, so I might have to cut this down to size and then come back because it's a mega box. So the front and back of the Cheerios box has to get cut down because this is a mega cereal. So I'm going to do one side at a time. I'm going to cut off about 1 5/8 inches. This is too big for Carl, so I'm going to have to cut it all by hand. I'm going to sand this down a little bit because I have to glue some fabric to it. I think I need a new piece of sandpaper, Mr. Possum. Just rough it up a little bit because these packages are always so shiny, plasticky coating on them. Glue doesn't like to stick. And be sure to wipe off your sanding dust. This is called prepping your surface. I'm prepping the surface, getting it ready to glue some fabric on there. Okay, on the outside cover, do we want the dark fabric or the light fabric? I think this is not very straight. I think the dark on the outside. So we're going to put the yellow panels on the outside. That's a little better. That's a little better. All right, I need my Tyvek. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to put the Tyvek on the outside because this is going to have the darker fabric. And I cut the strip about an inch, about 2.5 centimeters. And I'm just going to trim it off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. And then I flip it over. Check the seam on this side. I love this fabric with the little critters. I cut the fabric just a tiny bit larger than the cereal box because I can always trim it off, but I can't make it bigger. I don't have that magic wand. Oh, I do have a magic wand, don't I? I shouldn't have said that. I should say I don't know the spell for making a piece of fabric larger. Save this in my pile here. Is this unidirectional? No, it's not. Okay. All the squirrels going that way? Ah, the raccoons are going this way. The deer's upside down. I don't know. The raccoons aren't though. Okay, we're gonna put it this way. Okay, some of the critters are upside down and right side up, and some of the critters are only in one direction. Okay, let's see. We're going to do one side at a time. And we're going to use the craft bond. You don't have to iron the fabric. See where these creases are? Put a little bit extra glue stick right there. And when you put these down on the cover, just press those areas with your finger and you can straighten that right out. Or if you like to iron, go ahead and iron. Okay, so this has got to go all the way to the bottom and over a little bit. Don't forget to iron it. Iron it with your fingers. This is the inside. And now we're going to do this side. And this will be the outside of the signature. So I'm just going to do the same thing that I did on the inside, and I will be right back. This is so cute. It could be a journal by itself, but that's okay. It's part of a larger journaling ecosystem. Yes, it is. And here it is. It's like 3 journals in one. Now all I have to do is sew that in. Gotta get my signature. That says top. That says top. And this is going to go in here. And this is going to get sewn in here with just a simple pamphlet stitch. But it's going to be very awkward under the camera because of how large this journal is. I saved the same thread that I used originally. I just pulled it out carefully. And now I'm going to put it back in. I've got a very giant needle here that came with the wax thread. This is probably for leather sewing. And I'm going to start on the outside in the middle. Leave some thread dangle there so I can tie a knot. And then, because this is not pre-punched, so we're just going to line it up in the middle here. And I'm going to go, I should make a dot, right? I'm just going to line it up there and make a dot where the needle should go through right there on that fox's head. Make sure I don't pull all the thread. Okay, now we're going to go through the middle of this signature, which has holes already punched. And I'm going to go to the bottom. All right, so I'm going to line these 2 holes up like that. The bottom hole is way down here. My pen. That hole should be about there. Go through the holes that are already here. And the holes already punched in the spine. And I'm going to go all the way to the top and through the top hole. And I guess I got to line up again. All right, so this hole is there. And that hole is there. That hole's gonna be about there. Oops. Come through the middle. That's a big needle. Okay. See how loose that is? Okay, so the threads are about even. So maybe I'll pull on both of them. Got to be careful that one thread doesn't go through the other thread because then it won't tighten up. All right, pull that one. I pulled that one. Check the inside. Could be a little tighter. You put one thread on each side of this. Pull them tight. And just tie a knot. I put 3 because 3 is the magical number. Now I could put dangles on here later on these loose threads, so I'm going to leave them like that for now. My signatures are all sewn back in. All right, so myself a little room here. There she is, much sturdier, much more festive. Much more festive, yes. I'm going to save any other things I'm going to do to it till tomorrow because don't listen to the bird, but it is the black-capped chickadee past the mourning dove o'clock. Look at this signature. Isn't that not adorable? Oh, I could use one of these and cover it with that mushroom fabric and make a little belly band. Maybe over here. Okay, we'll save those for more ideas. Well, there we have it. Just a little bit of hashtag Funtober at the beginning of hashtag No Stress November. Yes, a fun journal, a really fun glue book journal. And it is no stress because that's all it's going to be. We're going to sit, relax, cut out images and glue them in here. And I think it also reduced the stress because instead of having 3 separate journals that I needed to fill up, I now only have one, a really fun one. I love this. Look at this. Yes, and this goes along with my other one, which is down there. My big laptop journal, yes, which I'm still working on. I might have one more thing that I want to add to that, but now I have 2 instead of like 5. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for coming along and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.